Welcome guys, welcome to another tutorial session. This is Ismaila, and today we are going to look at this question we have on the board here. And the question goes thus: what is the value of x if 132 base x is equal to 36 base 2x? Now if you look at this question is based on what? On number system. That's, if you check the number system, we have binary, we have the decimal, we have the octal number system, we have the hexadecimal number system. So taking a look at this, looking at this question, we are asked to look for what? The value of x if 132 base x is equal to what? 36 base 2x. So what do we do in this type of a scenario? What we do is look for a way to express this in in base 10. And how do we do that? Let's see how we go about that. So the question is 132 base x equal to 36 base 2x. All right, so what we have to do here, this is 3. Okay, so what we have to do here is look for a way to convert this in form of the base 10, in form of base 10. And how do we do that? We have to, a simple way of doing it is looking at these numbers here, we have to number them. So starting from there, we'll take this to be to be 0, this will be 1, and this will be 2. The same thing goes here. This will be 0, and this will be 1. Now what does this mean? This will just be like as a guide for us to know the sequence in which we will put down all these values. So let's see how these values, how they come into play. So this is the first value we have here is 1. So we have 1 times 1 times 1 times x raised to power what we have here, which will be 2. Then plus the next value is 3 times x raised to power what will be here, which will be 1, plus 2 times x raised to power 0. So as you can see that we've made use of all what we have here. The 1, which is this, then the base, which is the x, that's what we have here, then the power is what we have here, which is this, plus 3 times x, which is the base, raised to the power, which is up here, this, then 2 times x raised to power x. So that's that for this. Then this one will now be equal to what's the value? Then we have it to be 3 times, what's the base? The base is 2x raised to power raised to power 1, plus plus the next one, which is 6 times 2x raised to power 0. All right, so we've done an expansion here in form of a multiplication and addition. So let's see what we have here. So 1 times x squared, that will be giving us x squared, plus x raised to power 1 is x times 3, that will be giving us 3x, plus x raised to power 0. X raised to power 0 is 1 in the law of indices. X raised to power 0 is 1. So 1 times 2, that will give us 2, equal to, let's see what we have here, 2x raised to power 1. 2x raised to power 1 is 2x. 2x times 3, that will be giving us 6x, plus 2x raised to power 0. 2 raised to 0 will be what? Will be 1. So 1 times 6, that will be giving us 6. Okay, so what do we do next from here? Taking a look at what we have here, the highest power here is what? Is 2, which means by the time we do all the rearrangement, we are going to be having a quadratic equation. So let's do the rearrangement by collecting like terms. Take everything to the what? To the left hand side here. So we are going to be having here to be what? X squared plus 3x. This is so we have this to be what? Minus 6x plus 2, then this minus 6 equal to 0. So simplifying this further, we are going to be having to x squared plus 3x plus 3x minus 6x. That will be giving us minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. That will be giving us minus 4 equal to 0. Can you see what we've just done there? Can you see what we've just done from this expansion? From this expansion here, then we've simplified everything, and this is the what? This is what we have at this moment. This is what we have at this moment, and this is what? A quadratic equation. So the next thing is what? Is for us to what? To use our methods. Either we use factorization, completing the square method, or the quadratic formula method. So anyone that suits you. If you want to see more, if you want to see how we've used this method, our previous video is right there. Go and check it out, and you will see there how we use factorization method, how we use the completing the square method, how we use the quadratic formula method to solve a quadratic equation. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So since this is what we have, so you can use any of the method. So for this tutorial, for this session here, we are going to be using the factorization method because is also straightforward. All other ones too are straightforward. So it depends on the one that suits you. Okay, so let's use factorization method. And what does the factorization method says? It said we get the product. We get the product and and the sum. So go to the back of your book, put the put product and the sum. Okay, so what is the product? The product is multiply what is here, everything here, with the constant. Everything, multiply anything you have here, multiply with the constant. So here we are having x squared multiply with the minus 4. That will be giving us minus 4x squared. And the sum is what we have at the middle, which is minus 3x. Okay, so the next thing is we look for the factors. What are the two factors that if we multiply it will give us minus 4x squared, and if we add that or subtract that same factor, it will give us minus 3x. Okay, so from the look of things, from the look of what I have on the board, I'll be making use of 4 and 1. 4 and 1. So I'll be making use of 4x and 1x. So now the issue is, how will this arithmetic sign, how will it now come into this? So for simplicity, put it in in 4 places like we always do. Put it in 4 places like we always do. If you already know what to do, you don't need this. You don't need this. If you already know the two factors, you don't need this. Just go straight to what you have here and slot in the factors. But if you are seeing this video for the first time and you want to learn, you are learning how to factorize for the first time, then this process will suit you very well. You have to learn this. When you practice, then you are sure of yourself, then you can now you won't even be needing this at the end of the day. But if you are just starting up, take this route and we are good to go. So we put it in what? In 4 places. In 4 places. Then after we've done that, we now assign our what? Our arithmetic sign, the plus plus. So let's take this plus plus, and let's say this is minus minus, this is plus minus minus plus. Okay, so after you've done that, you will now be taking each of the factors one after the other to see which of them will give you this and this. Okay, so let's see what we have here. This one is plus times plus. Plus times plus is plus. So what we have here is what? Is minus. So invariably this one is what? Is out. We can't make use of it. Then the next one, let's move to the second factor. Let's do the product. Minus times minus times minus will give us plus, and looking at what we have here is minus, so which means this one too is what? Is out of it. Okay, so let's move to the third factor. Okay, let's do the product. Plus times minus. Okay, we're having minus. Okay, then 4 times 1, we are having this x times x will give us this. Okay, for the product we are good with this. Let's see whether these same factors here will give us the sum. Let's see whether it will give us the sum. So what do we have? We are having plus 4x minus 1x. Plus 4x minus 1x. What would that give us? That will be giving us 3x plus 3x. So and what we have here is what? Minus 3x. So which means this 2 is what? Is out. Is out of it. So we are left with one final factors. One final factors here. Okay. Let's see whether this will give this. So let's see. Minus times plus. We have minus 4 times 1, 4. X times x, x squared. Okay, this is good for the product. Let's see whether it's good for the sum also. So minus 4x plus 1x. Minus 4x plus 1x. So this will be giving us what? Minus 3x. So which means this 4 factor here is what we will make use of. Okay, so this is now, after we have our factors, we now come back to what? To the question. So it is now, this will now what? Substitute back into what we have here. And how do we go about that? We are going to be having x squared. So this minus 3 here, minus 3x, we are not going to put it there. We will replace it with what? With the factors that we have here, which is what? Minus 4x plus 1x, or you say is plus x minus 4 equal to 0. So x squared, this is it. So this minus 3x will not be there again. Just bring the factors you have, just bring it and put it here. Then this minus 4, bring it here, everything equal to 0. Then the next thing is what? Take them in twos. So bracket, bracket, bracket this, bracket this. So we've what? We've grouped them in twos. So the next thing is for us to what? To look for the common factor in each of the brackets and what will be left in the brackets. Okay, for the first one, what's common here? X is common, so you put what? X brackets. So what is left here is we are having x is left here, which is x, then minus what will be left here when we take x out. We are having 4, so this will be what? 4. Okay, then plus. Okay, so what's common here? What is common is what? Is 1. What's common there is what? Is 1. So here will be 1 bracket, what is, so x, then plus times minus, plus times minus, that will give us what? Minus what? 1, we take it out, so 4 equal to what? 0. Okay, so here x, well, the same, the brackets are the same, just take 1 out of it. So here we'll be having x minus 4, then we are left with what? Open a bracket, this, which is x plus 1 equal to 0. So let's break this out. So we'll be having x minus 4 equal to 0 or x equal to, sorry, x plus 1 equal to 0. So from what here we now be having it to be what, x equals to what, 0 when this crosses here, plus, it will be plus 4, this is minus when it crosses, or x equal to 0 when this crosses, this will be what, minus 1. So here will be x equals to what, 4, or x equals to minus 1. So this is the final result we have, but in indices we are not expected to have what, to have a negative what, a negative value. So invariably x, thus x is equal to 4. So which means the value of x in what we have here is equal to 4. So that's it, guys. If you've enjoyed this tutorial class, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to our channel, and also like our page. Also let the conversation continues in the comment section. Have a good day and bye bye.